The company Big Doug have sent me lots of things, and the plan is for me to reorganize this workshop and make it just, a bit better, because there's currently crap everywhere and I need to use all of these amazing storage solutions to sort it all out and tidy it all up. This is all very sort of heavy duty stuff, and it's all quite big, and that's what you need in a big workshop environment. And I know that these all just look like, why haven't they got tops on and stuff? Well, these are big solid worktops. One's stainless steel and one's wood, and they join all these cabinets together, and then you bolt it all up, and that's a big long bench, this long. So we're going to do all that, and we're going to move all these cars around as well, because I'm starting a video of selling 5-6 of the Tasty Classics fleet. Right, let's get cracking. What should we do first? I know, let's sort this area out over here. All of this stuff is a right mess, and there's things that, there's some petrol pipes there that Sonny keeps trying to chew. So all of this is going to live in one of those cupboards, and it's going to fit into this gap. We have measured it, and it should fit into this gap. And then I can get all of this out of the way, so that's job number one. If you're awaiting Maserati 2, all the parts for it have now arrived. Got problems, it's fairly severe but not too bad, but bit backachy problems. So that one's just a bit delayed. And I've been in Spain buying a car, which I don't know if you've seen yet, so we've just rolled it out of shot. It's pretty cool though. Did it drive back under its own steam? Well, you will be finding out soon, once I've edited the 10.5 hours of footage that I took over 5 days. Don't lift it on the shelves, lift it on the things. Okay, steady. Oh, just, come on. Thanks, Joe. Proper. Now what I'm hoping is that this area is pretty much gonna look like this. I don't want stuff on the floor and stuff everywhere. We can get a lot of it in here. And also, it's chemicals and things, so something about having to keep them locked away, I don't know. Pretty sound, isn't it? All this stuff. This is the after shots. Cleanliness is next to godliness, and just makes everything better, doesn't it? And this space is going to be completely clear, so I can back another car into this area and get up on access stands and do, 1 bay, 2 bay, 3 bay, 4 bay. Productivity, efficiency is key. I asked Joe to write dirty cloths, but he wrote dirty clothes. So fine, that's okay.
Clothes.
Clothes, dirty clothes. So that is one area done. This area over here, and I think it's the same with anybody's workshop or your garage at home or your shed or anything like that, is that this area has become no man's land. Everybody's got a no man's land, and it's where everything has just been thrown recently. So we've got to pull it all out and put this other cupboard there, and that's where all the oils and stuff for the car, paints, that kind of thing. So let's get the scrubby bastard 9000 out the way. I've got to jack this corner of the Cortina up because the brakes are stuck, and then we can get this out the way and get all this cleared out. Instantly we've hit 2 big problems. I wanted to put this other cabinet here for symmetry, but we have an issue. This is the outside light switch, and this is the fire alarm socket, and they've put them in this wonderful gap here that I was saving specifically for that cupboard. I've just taken this bit off of the fire alarm to gain us a little bit extra, and I might now just be able to squeeze it in. I think looks absolutely sound, so we're going to leave it like that, and we can also get to the thing, and then any stuff we don't want we can just throw down the back of there, can't we? That'll be sound, won't it? Right, happy days. Let's fill it full of all of this stuff. We've got all oils, bad things, all the stuff for wax oil and undersealing, and then all of the paints. I've got space up here for another shelf, and I've got another 2 shelves, but we can't find the oh, they're there. Hey! Gotta look with your eyes and your hands sometimes, haven't you? Right, okay, let's put another shelf in. Now we've cleared that space over there, it's time to get all of these in place and then get the worktops put on them. Because this bit over here now, this is going to be like where I make stuff, so I'm going to have a permanent home for my brake pipes. So it's little things that you don't see like behind the scenes. Without stuff like this, and without having somewhere with a proper vice on it, when I was doing the brake pipes for the Volvo before I took them down, chaos, just stuff flying everywhere. So it is important that I have somewhere properly nice and solid to do these. So all along here, that's why I've started to put the brake pipe there. All that is going to be just like engineering area, so that's where I'll make stuff. They're going to look somewhat like this, but only up to there. Say hello to everybody at home. They're all asking about you. They want to know how you are. How are you faring? He's fine. He's having a fish stew. Smells violently disgusting, but he loves them. This space here now, I'm thinking, I've got the parts washer. I put the parts washer there, and then we put the other like bench thing along there. I want to say a massive thank you to a guy called Alan Jones who made us something which I think just completes this whole little setup here. So we're just going to pop a little fixing in here. Ah, there we go. So inaugural brake pipe making area light switch on. Alan, if you're listening, thank you so much. I absolutely love that. I think that's awesome. It looks really cool here. It'd be good if I could like hide the cable behind the wood or something, maybe one day. Engineering area and parts wash. I never really was able to use the parts wash before, but now I can. This is super good. I've just got to screw all the bits to fix it. Yeah, that's squeaky noise. You having fun? Whoa! You are having fun, aren't you? He's still a biter. Stop. Sonny, we've told you that kills people. Now we've got to get all of this stuff, all of that stuff there, just everything that's been hanging around and not really had a home. We're going to get it on there, which is excellent. I'm very excited. We're just in the middle of doing all of our stuff and getting things moved around, and we've had an inspector come to visit. What a nightmare.
Yes, come back to Idishall, all's forgiven.
Dickie's just come down to see the place and grab a couple of puzzles. Is one of them for Dave Stubbs, is
yes,
it?
Yeah. You're a good one, you are, aren't you?
He will, yeah.
No, I phoned him up because I've seen it.
So Dave Stubbs is the guy that we got. That is his garage, right? And Dickie put me in contact with him ages ago and said, oh, my mate's got this old American car, and then...
That was it.
So we're going to give him
the
one
rest
of those
was history,
yeah,
as you could say.
How's things up there?
Good.
In the north of the wall?
Good, yeah, it's good, yeah. Business is hectic.
Yeah,
Can't
nice.
complain. So a lot of different jobs coming through. Gates, railings, and plenty of simulators.
Yeah.
And the big generators to be repaired.
That's it, isn't it? Plenty of stuff to do.
Plenty of stuff to do.
Well, I'm going to give Dickie a quick tour anyway, and then we'll crack on. Just nipped in on a Saturday to do a couple of hours of, like, sorting all this out. There's a lot of stuff on the floor. Joe and Matty have pulled all this from upstairs and said, Ben, you know, get it on the walls, get it sorted. So we're going to do that now, just go through this, and some bits I'm going to give back to Matty and Joe, and they're going to list on the website and I'll sign them. We've been doing that with a few stuff from the old workshop, so there's going to be a few bits in here that I'm not going to keep, so we're just going to go through that. All this is looking fabulous behind me here. Bench grinder set up, my vise set up, the big vise set up. I could do with another bench there, so I think we'll have to get another one ordered. Just got a few bits to sort out and then tidy a few bits over there. There's a lot of stuff like vacuum filling coolant thing here, which we're going to put in drawers. This is amazing, getting stuff off the floor. So this is what it's all been about, getting the tenant and just cleaning up. So move the cars forward, hoover with the tenant, with the big mop thing, just keep the place nice and clean, because this is my dream garage. I don't know if I've said this enough on any of the other videos, but this is the best thing in the world. I have dreamed of this since I was a little kid. Genuinely, of having a place with all my loads of different cars, and look at it, I've got it. It is so cool, and I just want to keep it as nice as I possibly can because I'm very, very grateful for it. And I can see these shiny things like the Triumph. It's just all my hard work. That was a, wreck, and now look at it. And all the other cars as well, the truck there, the Rascal part behind you, the Rover over there, the Porsche. To be fair, I bought the Porsche like that, but you treat yourself. Right, let's get something on the walls. What should we start with? I think, now I did have two of these and I don't know where the other one's gone. Right, I've managed to find the other one upstairs. There's still a load more gear up there, which we need to sort out as well, but I've got a cream one and I've got a green one. And I've found all this stuff as well. Remember that? So we'll get that up on the wall as well. Yeah, which one shall I keep? That one will probably clean up a lot better, but I think this one's ready to go. I kind of like the green one because it matches the Tasty Classics green colour. So I think that's the one we're going to keep. So I'm going to put that in a pile over by Joe and Matty's office there. Hello. And I'll get it signed and I'll get it on the website, ready for when this video comes out. And in there, just go in to the thing. Oh, yes. Love that. Ta-da! This one is going to live just behind this drill press here. Is that level? Oh, no, it's completely not level at all, is it? That's going to annoy me. It feels quite poignant for this to be over near the drill press as well. So we'll hang this up on the wall somewhere over here, maybe just right next to France. If you've watched this channel for a while, you may know what this brake disc and drum assembly is off. And if you do know what this brake and drum disc assembly, brake and disc drum, disc drum and brake assembly is off, let me know in the comments. I'd be interested to see how many of you remember. Driving a 46-year-old car across the Pyrenees 2 days ago. It's mad, isn't it? I've got many failures in my life, but my ability to wield a hammer is not one of them. I am very good with a hammer. In fact, that's how I fix most of these cars. He's chewing on like a fish stick thing. He absolutely adores them, and it stops him chewing on brake pipes and stuff like that. Is that nice, Sonny? Yes. His mother, Alice, says he's only allowed half of one a day, but I give him one full one a day. He's just a baby. He doesn't know. Just let him have some food. Anyway, this is an old paper bag I got from a place called, I think that's The Frenchman. And it was when I had my Citroen Visa, and these guys just sorted me out so much, and I just loved the little paper bag that they sent all the stuff in from France. So, or from Germany, I think. They're actually based in Germany. So I'm going to put this on the wall because I like it. I like looking at it. Continuing with the French theme, right over here is going to be Les Bicyclettes. Fairly common reproduction image, Les Bicyclettes, but this one is a 2013 print on Italian paper, so it's actually really, really nice. It's not just like a glossy, crappy thing. And yes, I am going to go directly through the bodywork with a doody little self-tapper, because that's how I roll. Les bicyclettes. That's not level either, is it? For fuck's... Oh, marvellous. Mr. Scruff is a famous Manchester DJ, who, if you don't know, his music is fabulous. Waiter, there's a baseline in my soup. Cool. I remember, like, during lockdown, I was really stoned one day watching Bob Ross videos, and he was doing a black and white painting, and he said, anybody could do a black and white painting. That's a bit Donald Trump, that wasn't it? But he was like, anybody could do a black and white painting, so just go and get yourself some black paint and some white paint and mix all the colours together and you get different shades of grey. So I did, and I painted my Peugeot 405 SRI at Jodrell Bank, which I thought was really cool. Anyway, I'm going to put that there, sort of again continuing ever so slightly with the French theme. Right, I'm heading north for this one. This is a big Autobahn sign, which is like an exact replica that I bought off the internet, bizarrely from America as well. Right, and I'm not going to divulge how much it cost, but too much, I think. But I bought this years and years and years ago as a little birthday present to myself. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is all going wrong. Ah, bollocks. Aha. That looks absolutely perfect from here. Pleased with that. I forgot to turn my microphone on just then while I was talking, so this is me talking, but I was just saying how nice it all looks. Bit more lived in, bit cooler. So now it's time for me to sort this engineering bench area out, really. This is just a little bit of woodworking stuff, so that can live in there. Just walk a touch across the thing, but that's fine. Steady. God, I've wanted a vise in here for so long. It's just been such a pain in the arse trying to fix cars without a vise. And I've got some big jobs coming up soon. Got the A40 about to kick off. And I'm thinking about pulling the engine out and doing all the engine work outside of the car, which might be fun, and cleaning everything, because it's such a nice little saved car, that. It's such a survivor car. I kind of want to do as best job as I can on that thing. And it's also the second most viewed video ever on my YouTube channel. And it looks like it's going to become the first soon, overtaking the XJS, which is wild, isn't it? But anyway, this, I think, maybe just a little bit further back in. Yes, we're through, right in the middle as well. Oh, just poking out the bottom. Thank God for that, because I haven't got any longer than this. I don't think they make bolts longer than that. Tidy. Couple of nuts, couple of washers. Perfect. That's what you need in your life, is a good, solid bench vise. Right, I'm going to do that on a smaller scale over there for the pipe making area. Right, mega job there. Both of the vices are clamped down and they're looking superb. And now it's just a case of moving some cars around because of a video that is coming out soon and I need to get cracking with. I now need to move the Viking, but the Viking has a problem, which is why I've not driven it recently. This doesn't work anymore, even though I'm sure we did replace it, but it doesn't sit there properly. So I received this much more sort of substantial looking and better looking version of that. I got that in the post one day. I was like, that's mad, I need one of those. And it was this guy here that sent it to me, a guy calls a Backpack Mac. And yeah, that was me when I was a little bit chubbier. And he says, pick from us meeting way back when we had bellies. So yeah, I think mine was slightly bigger than his. But yeah, that was when I took the Panhard, which is that thing there, over to Arley Hall for a car show and met this guy. And he remembered and he sent me this. So thank you very much, very kind of you. I'm going to swap it over now, so hopefully I can use this thing, fire it up, and then, yeah, get it out of here because I've got another car that needs to go into this spot. That's the slightly deranged old one there, so just got to swap those two wires, and I just took it off there. It looks very good condition, doesn't it? Right, fingers crossed, this should get us back on the road. Looking for some oil or coolant to lick or something, isn't he? Got this mop in my hand because it looks like he's dropped a bit of coolant of his own there, doesn't it? Stop, Sonny, you can't. This is covered in oil and... Stop, get off! So this old bus hasn't been fired up in a while. Months, I think. A couple of months at least. So, where's the switch for the... I've forgotten everything. What about the fuel pump? How does it... Cold starts out, yeah. Oh, there we go, it's fuel pump's on the key. I can hear it sucking some fuel now. Unkillable, absolutely unkillable, this car. Right, let's pull it out over there. After nicking all the bits from the Daimler, I just want to make sure everything works. Right, so that's indicators, that way and that way. Right, cool. So that means this thing that we changed over when we're doing the Plymouth is fine. I just need to tie wrap it up somewhere so it's not in the way. And then this hole here, when we took the voltmeter out of this to put in the Daimler, this one can now go in its home, this nice expensive one. Worth more than the car, that. So just get those done now, and I might go home in this tonight, a bit of a celebration. There we go, all fitted. It's not quite showing the amount of volts that I want it to show, but I'm hoping that's going to improve. The car's been sat for ages, the battery must be quite low, but I don't know, I guess we'll find out. I mean, it got me to Germany and back, doesn't it? What do you think of the Viking, Sonny? Are you interested in the Viking? Do you like the Viking? I think he does. I think he knows that if we'd have got a Labrador, like a chocolate lab or something, we were going to call it Rover. And I'm hoping one day to get that dog. But Sonny's fine for now, aren't you? Yes.